What is up, guys? Zach here from the Chaos Galaxy, and today I'm doing the final part 3 of my old TCGs, Elementals Season 4, I think. Anyway, I've shown you, I don't know why the worst water card is at the front there. That's better. So I've already shown you the water, fire, ancient, and robot cards, and today I'm going to finish the game by showing you the rock, forest and sky elements, which will round off every card in this game. There's about 150 in total, and if you haven't seen parts 1 and 2 that sort of explain the game, how I went about making it and how to play, then definitely check out parts 1 and 2. There'll be a link in the description. Also, if you want to check out my current game, the Chaos Galaxy trading card game, there'll be a link to the online store in the description below. So if you want to support the channel that way, I would really appreciate it. So I'm going to start with these forest cards, and these are the cards that I used actually playing against my brother and my cousin. And there's 3 shinies for every element. So this is the first one here. You can see his glitter effect that I've done before I laminated him, and it's Forest Hunter, who's sort of known as Super Flooper in some of my other games, but it's kind of the same character. Definitely want to put him in Chaos Galaxy, and he's the first shiny with 8 stars, 3000 power, 2000 block, and to play this card you have to kill 1 forest card on your field, and then he gains that creature's block, so he can be really strong. Oh, and there's the original drawing of him that I'll have photocopied to make this copy of the card. Cool, next up we've got Treatle. I like this guy. Just a standard 4-star with decent block. We then have Floop, who is a card that features in Chaos Galaxy, if I can just find it. Cool, so this was the version I made when I was like 14 or 15. Here's the current version for the Chaos Galaxy. Very similar. And when this card dies, you draw a card, and if it's a forest card, you also get a point. We then have Fluber, who's like an upgraded version of Floop. This is one of my favourites. Agagan Poison Spitter. I always like the drawing edit on this card. And whilst this card is attacking, the opponent's card loses 1000 blocks, so pretty powerful. We then have Hoblog, another card from set 1 right at the start of Chaos Galaxy. Again, really similar. The card's barely changed since. Mushy the Mean. Beat of Bar. This card was really good for me when I used it, but after he attacks once, he dies, but he has really good power and health. I like this card, Petal Lion. There's the original artwork too. You can kill 1 forest card on your field to give this card 500 block. So you could kill, like, I think I only did this once or twice. It wasn't a very efficient combo, but you kill loads of forest cards, make his block like really high, and then tribute him to bring out your Super Flooper, and then Super Flooper gains the block of the card that was tributed, so it would just have like ridiculously high block, and your opponent couldn't kill it, and with 3000 power it could really do some damage. We then have Truntle. We then have Splinter Dragon, which was a really good card. Not shiny, but really strong stats, and he is kind of the basis for Gigantros in the Chaos Galaxy now. So yeah, quite interesting. And yeah, I really like this card when I used it. We've got Berry Bamboo. This guy's pretty funny. When you play this card, you can kill 1 forest card in your hand to play one of your killed cards. So that's really powerful. Pineapple Warrior. Peepoo. Very cute. Pumpkin. This is definitely not directly ripped off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pointo Plants. This was a good card. It's a shiny and really crazy looking card. But it reads, this card's power and block become the number of points you have times 200. So you'd wait till the end of the game until you have quite a lot of points, and then just finish your opponent off with this card. Graziaz. Whilst this card is on your field, you can have up to 6 cards in your hand. I don't remember there being a limit, really, but I guess that must come in useful. We've then got Muff, which I guess is a little moth. Trank, who's sort of the basis for Tracker Trank in Chaos Galaxy, but it's just like a basic tree character that a lot of fantasy games have. Berry Beeto. Whilst you have another forest card on board, this card can't be killed by any special cards. And then we just have the god card left, who is Mother Nature. So I'll get a comparison of all the gods, because I've revealed them now, really. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't finish gods for all the planets, including there's the ancient god here that wasn't quite finished either. But the three main gods that were only really used, there was Mother Nature, Emperor of Flames, and the Kraken. And I really love all of them. They're really cool and definitely inspired, like the Chaos Beasts and ridiculously rare card templates for Chaos Galaxy now. But Mother Nature reads 2,700 power and 3,100 block, which is crazy good. To play this creature, kill one forest card on your field. Then play one forest card from your dead pile that you didn't use to play this. So I guess you could kill like a really weak card and bring back like a Super Flooper or Forest Hunter or a Splinter Dragon or something really powerful. So pretty strong god card, I think there. Definitely used a few combos like that. There were some... and this is so annoying. That's all the creatures I could find. But there was a really cool archetype called the Cactaurs, which were like cactus-themed cowboys. It was really annoying because I remember them having such good artwork, but I think I must have used them to like show off the game or something and just put them in a separate place to all my other cards. So really annoying I couldn't find the archetype for the nature cards. But all I have is the Wild West to do with the Cactaur characters. And this is just their special card, which reads, when you play this, you must play one Cactaur card from your dead pile and your deck. Otherwise, this card dies. That's really strong. All Cactaur cards gain 1,000 extra block. That's such a good card. Wish I could find some of these Cactaurs. But they were like my archetype that I used. And there was like Cactaur Sheriff and Cactaur Sharpshooter and Cactaur Sniper and stuff. And they would, yeah, I wish I could find them. But I know me describing them isn't really going to get the picture across for you guys. But we also have Magic Dust. These are just the kind of generic forest related special cards. You get 1 point for every forest card on the field. So I can get you 3 or 4 points. Oh, this card was really good. Nature Eyes. All cards on the field become forest cards. And it doesn't sound that good at first, but it really screwed over a lot of opponents' plans. And if you can name... this will be really hard. If you can name all 3 characters that have been naturized, there's a fire card, a water card, and a sky card. Bit of a hint, but they've all been turned to grass, which I think is a pretty cool idea for an artwork. We then have Jungle Thief. Once every turn, you can either play one forest card from your dead pile or put one forest card from your deck into your dead pile. Ridiculously strong card. Like I said in my previous videos, I didn't really have any concept of what made a card good or bad. And how to stop things becoming overpowered in the game. So I just made cards like this, which were crazy. And then the last card we have is Emergency Tree. You can play this card during your opponent's turn if you want. I'm sure that came up with all sorts of ruling questions. But you can only play this card if you have no creature cards on the field. Play up to 2 forest cards directly from your deck. These forest special cards are so strong. But that's it for the forest cards. Really wish I could find those Cactaurs. If I ever find them, I'll make a special video for them. Let's get the glare off of those. So, there are all the forest cards. I'm now going to show you the rock cards, which there weren't too many of. It was only me, my brother, and my cousin who really played this game, so I only fleshed out 3 of the elements, and we had one each. So things like the rock element and the sky element, which I'm about to show you, weren't fleshed out at all. But we had... Avalanche Overlord was the shiny for the rock element. 2,000 power and 2,800 block, and when he's killed, you kill all cards on your opponent's field. Really, really strong card, this. I think it might have been me. I just threw it into my nature deck, even though it wasn't nature related, and it was really good. Next up, we have the Cursed Meteor. Any card that kills this loses 1,000 power and block. And then the last one, we only have 3 rock cards. We have Cataplonk, who features in the Chaos Galaxy. It's just like a 3D version of him now. And yeah, pretty standard. And that's it for all the rock cards. There really weren't many. But yeah, as I say, if another cousin or friend wanted to jump in on the game, I would have like fleshed out an element that they wanted. So like, yeah, just made loads of rock cards for them to use. But I'll show you the sky cards now. We've actually got a few more of these. So these had a bit of an archetype, which again I've lost a couple of cards for, which is really annoying. But we have the Cloudy Bob archetype. There's Typhoon Cloudy Bob, who's the boss, which just has 2,600 power, 2,900 block, and he's the ultimate cloud of destruction. All other sky creatures are terrified of it. Very creepy looking. We then had Smoke Cloudy Bob. And there was like Rain Cloudy Bob and Storm Cloudy Bob that I don't think I ever got around to making, or I lost them. And this card is also a fire card. Your opponent loses 1 point every turn this card stays alive. We then have a familiar face to Chaos Galaxy players. It's Guster, whose artwork is slightly different but still similar. When you play this card, you put one card on the field back into its owner's hand. Slightly different ability, it just removes zones in Chaos Galaxy, but interesting how the cards kind of stayed like that. We then have Doost, who's just a dust ball with arms and legs. Standard 1-star card. There's just a couple of copies of him. And then the final Sky card is Krabik, who is now called Pecky. And this card is unaffected by special cards. So there are all the Sky cards. That's every creature for the game, but there were some generic special cards I want to show. I had some really good artworks. This one was one of my favourites. Point Converter. You kill 2 creature cards that have the same amount of stars, and you gain points equal to their stars. So kill 2 4-star creatures and you gain 4 stars. Pretty good. We then had Rewind, which just reads both players lose 5 points. We then had Tranquilizer. You pick one creature and its power and block becomes 0 as long as this card is on the field. So this was a permanent one, similar to KO in Chaos Galaxy in terms of its ability. We then have Point, the best card in the game, and is also in Chaos Galaxy and does the exact same thing. You gain 1 point. We then have Bodyguard. I really like this artwork with the little alien he's guarding there. When one of your creature cards is killed, you kill this card instead. We then, what the heck? Oh, that's the original Kraken. I was like, is there a God card I've not seen yet? But we have Super Shield. So you pick one creature card on the field and it gains an extra 500 block. Pretty standard. And then similarly, we had Strength Potion, where you pick one card on the field and it gains 500 power. And then the last card, possibly the most overpowered card in the game, Shortcut. Just play one card directly from your deck. Doesn't matter what it is. Just go for it and you can play it. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. This has been my old TCG's Elementals Season 4. I had a lot of fun with this game, playing it, and looking back over it has really made me kind of get that nostalgic feeling and appreciate how much fun I had as a child making this game. Hopefully it's inspired some of your homemade TCGs that you guys crack on with, and let me know what your favourite card in this game is and if there's any you'd like to see in the Chaos Galaxy. Also, it'd be interesting to know which of these decks you would have liked. We've got the Water one with Kraken as their god, Emperor of Flames and the fire elementals, and then Mother Nature and the forest elementals. So yeah, I was forest, but I don't think they're my favourite cards really. I like the water ones. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Chaos Galaxy TCG. Head to the online store if you want to get some of my current Chaos Galaxy cards. I think I've only got like 1 or 2 more old TCGs that I haven't shown yet. But once I've finished doing the series, I might try and have some battles with these old games, like old Evolvers cards and these Elementals, because that'd be really fun, and the games will just be ridiculous, because, like I've said, I had no idea what I was doing with abilities and things. So, yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. I've got some exciting new Chaos Galaxy stuff to show, which I've not done for a while.